Okay, let's begin our second attempt at defeating the Marmota. And I have a tactic in mind for this one. It's actually a really good tactic, I feel. And I'm reasonably confident this is going to work. So what we're going to do to start with is we're going to go and use our... We're going to use Jean. We're not even going to bother with a defense boost this time. We're just going to go straight for Jean. And good, he's got a small bonus going, but he's not taking all that much damage. And we already know that from the weak spot we got there, that's 300, he can do that damage. Or we could if we hit.
I can go another round.
Thankfully we didn't waste enough shot,
Come
but...
out and fight like a man, honey.
Okay, so we've already kind of wasted the shot. Not a worry. We're going to be saving time. We're going to be saving shots and time units anyway, so...
Come out and fight like a man, honey.
There we go, damage placing hit. Unfortunately, it means I'm probably not going to be able to advance you as far as I would have liked, because there's the... Yeah, we're going to ignore this. We can climb up from there, yada yada yada. Okay.
I can go another round.
Now you gain the extra shot, which is useful, but... So he's guarding the door. I'm actually quite happy with sticking here for the moment, so Jean can stick there. We will then need to move Rosie up. She's the second part of the plan, and she might need a defense boost. I know she kind of has one anyway that can be easily accessed, but I want to be safe.
This is an order.
Doesn't matter. Our tactic's still a plan. Still valid from here.
Get ready to defend yourself.
Okay.
I'm on it.
Rosie's turn. Dash up.
After me, kiddos.
Oh, big sister bonus. Now that's because she's near other stormtroopers.
Can't these Gallian worms see they're outclassed?
We may not be... We don't learn. We are never outclassed. Okay. Good shot.
Nice work.
Run Rosie up. Get her as close as possible to the end. And then we're moving her a second time.
I'm on it.
Clear the last one up here. Around the corner we go.
Excited.
Keep them away from the cap.
And you're all mine.
Just try dodging me. Here I come.
Okay, all dealt with.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Right, so that's the area cleared. Now I just need to get Largo and Walter up there. And I've got enough time here to do this, so Largo will go next. I don't need to get them all the way there this time, as long as they're close enough that they can make the attack from round 2.
Try to approach the enemy's blind spot.
It doesn't have a blind spot. It doesn't have much of one anyway. Alright, so that's Largo to there. We'll move Walter next. I'm probably going to just leave the last time unit open. Oh, lost some miscellaneous damage. Good thing our armor is massively good at this point. Okay, so all 3 of them are ready. They might be sniped off, which is the only reason I'm sort of holding back now.
On the move now.
Oscar then will have a go at the other sniper. Sniper Wars. We kind of wanted to do this before anything like that happened, but we do want to kill the other sniper. He's the one we really are slightly concerned about.
Stupid Imperials.
Okay, they've lost their sniper. I can then... I don't have to worry about them killing the Lancers that are up top. Right, now how to protect the Edelweiss here.
Entering combat.
The Edelweiss is actually a lot easier to protect than I thought it was going to be, because I remembered we have smoke rounds still. And while we don't really want to use them on the enemy troops, what I can do is use them in the middle of here, say where Jane is standing at the moment.
Now.
Pop that there. And that might even have covered the remaining members of the team that I've kept back there.
Forward, soldiers. Show those imps what's what.
And even if it doesn't, well, now that the air device is in here, it can't be shot at.
Keep an eye on your allies' positions.
And because it cannot be shot at, it can't be destroyed. And because it can't be destroyed, we laugh. The only downside with this is that I've left the Shamrock available to be shot at, but I think everybody else is fine. So not only are we right next to our engineer, we have full... Oh, good dodge. We're full control of things now. Now it's just a case of knocking down that thing there. They will deploy extra troops, I believe, but they're not really going to bother us. Unless they hit Largo. That's an impressive shot. I may have to run an engineer up to heal. So they're going to try pot shots at Largo, and they might even get it.
No!
Okay, how did that one work?
Not yet.
Okay, my brilliant strategy is apparently falling apart. Because they're just going to sniper my lancers with other lancers. That is 3 long-range lancer hits in succession. I call shenanigans. I'd rather not lose Walter at this point because he's my...
No.
Okay, the Shamrock was knocked out and we lose a command point for it. It's annoying, we're down 2 command points already. That Lancer's gonna go for Walter. Darn it, okay. This has gone so abysmally wrong so far, but in theory the strategy works. I'm gonna have to do something with Ramsey.
Hope this hits.
Well, it did. Didn't do a lot. Maybe the air device isn't as safe there as I think it was. You might even be able to shoot Jan from there. Right. So how to handle the rest of this then? Run up. Get Largo back. Debate. Because I don't think we're going to keep the air device alive another turn the way we've gone here. It's a good tactic, but... They've had 4 accurate Lancer shots in a row. That is unheard of, by the way. We're down 2 command points, so we only get 8 for this round. We're going to move Walter first.
Stop me.
Oh, darn it. Oh, darn it. I've just done everything wrong today. Everything wrong today. Okay.
Go down.
It's the first time I've managed an accurate Lancer shot from that stupid range. So we waste a shot there.
You got it, hon. I can get lost in those Miss Medic!
Okay, we can get Largo back then. That'll be something.
Please avoid any hate.
Jan is also the preferred attacker at this point, but he is wounded. He might even be killed.
Lost in those muscles.
He might even be killed by
Deep breath and look
the
at your surroundings.
weapon if it comes to it. Right, now should... Okay, that's what we want to hit.
Hit, please.
1 heat sink down.
Sorry, honey.
Who are these
Oh,
guys?
and we want to get over to the other one. So Jean will be able to take out both and then have a shot.
For you, sure.
And Rosie shot it as well for good measure. Actually, that might be a way of doing this. I don't think Rosie's got the even with a demolition breach she'd do enough, but an assist in the attackings would probably be okay.
It looks like
Okay, so we done that.
good.
Next up, let's see if we can't take out some Lancers. I'm kind of reluctant to move on from here. In fact, that's probably a reasonably good place here. I don't think the gun can hurt you from there. We might even use Rosie as a healer in a little bit. We'll see how it goes. In the meantime, I'm tempted to go and destroy things.
Get ready to die.
There are 3 Lancers nearby.
Do you think bullets will stop me?
Fearless will.
Now's our
Guess I oughta help.
Everybody dies.
I'm impressed, but not surprised.
Okay. Kind of want to end the turn there. So I've got everybody sort of bunched up. We don't want to deploy Largo, so we can't do that till next turn, I don't think.
I'll do my best.
Oscar shot. Yeah, Oscar's this is asking a lot, but I want to kill the other Lancer off. I want to take away any chance that there might be a problem.
Nice work.
Enter.
Taking them down.
Next up, the air device is going for its shot.
Entering combat.
Fortunately, it has to be this sort of shot. Just throw a smoke grenade round. That should do reasonably well for us, I think, if I put it somewhere like there. Oh, it doesn't cover our doesn't cover our engineer. Okay, we're actually safe in here, but I'm gonna turn around, knowing which way the Lancer that remains is.
Finally ours for the taking.
And we'll move you into there. Okay, end the action. And I have one more command point left, so I'm going to move Walter up.
Stop me.
Walter, you're going to have the first crack at this. Assuming you have enough time, which you should do.
Unbelievable.
And I'm hoping Walter will come up as the target. 26.
It would be great if I hit both. I'll probably miss.
You didn't miss,
Give it all you've got, soldiers.
but that'll do. Okay, 25 more shots. Okay, they have deployed some reinforcements. We can see nothing, by the way. And he went for Rosie. That's probably for the best. I can deal with that if it's just going for Rosie. The only downside of course, the all smoke tactic is that I can see nothing. They also can't take our base because we do have Jane and the tank in there. They cannot take the base until it's empty, so we won't lose the battle that way. That being said, as soon as the turn ends, we're just going to see everybody, which could be entertaining. So one command point to get Largo back, because that will give us the 7. Oh, Ramsey's not in the area, so she actually needs to be moved. That might even dissipate the smoke. Not quite. And kaboom. Quite what they're firing at this point, I have no clue. But we have nothing in the trench, so we're fine.
I wish.
And huzzah, loss of healing. Okay. So now, some options. As you can see, we got everybody everywhere at this point. We will need to smoke grenade again.
You got it,
But
hon.
let's go Jean to start with. Will we get an assist at this point? We won't get an assist for shooting the thing at this stage. I want to make sure we get it, that's the thing. 18.
Die for me, sweetie.
Okay, so there's a lot of shots still to be fired. I am going to move the other lance around because
Just try
Jean
and
will
stop
occasionally
me.
trigger off of Walter for the Fancy's Men trait, so hopefully by doing things like this we'll be able to work it around. But as you can see, Jean does a lot more damage. We need to hit with Jean more often than we need to hit with Walter. Still, any damage is better than no damage. Jean, second shot.
Get lost in those muscles.
Good, one potential activates. 17. I don't think it potentially does any more damage though.
Yeah.
And he's got one more shot left for the round, which is why I wanted to run an engineer up there.
You got it, hon.
Okay, final shot.
Yeah.
Darn it. I've got to make sure I target the right area. That's a wasted shot.
I can
But he's
go
got
another
another.
round.
He's got another. Still a wasted shot though.
For you, sure.
And I've only got one after this because I need to move the Edelweiss. Right. 16.
Yeah.
15 left. No activation this time. Okay. So before we do anything else, let's work out what I can do from here that'd be useful. I could get rid of that shock trooper. But I much prefer to get rid of the Lancer.
Get ready to die, imps.
Beggars can't be choosers at this point, I guess.
Now's our chance.
Darn it! That's annoying. Should have gone flame. Should have gone flame. So this is rather dangerous.
Here we go.
Okay, smoke rounds. And I've got to move forward a little more.
Let's go, let's go. Throw everything you got at it.
Because I do need to make sure I get everybody if I can. That's as central as I can really put that. So,
Now.
that goes there. Full reverse.
They've got us stuck here.
It would be great if I could actually position in such a way that I could attack the...
If we don't stop it here,
That might be an idea.
You've got to stop it.
you can't let them get away with what they've done.
Push them back.
Thing is, he'll get nah, I can't risk that. They would get shot at. So I'm going to have to position like that. I will no other choice in the matter. End phase. I think I've got the engineer this time, though. 2 sets of reinforcements have arrived. Okay, the Varkov, yeah, that's a dangerous place to have all three of them, but what can you do? That's annoying. Alright, so we lose our engineer.
Bad.
It wasn't your bad, I just repositioned the shot. If you come up here and start shooting us from there, I'm going to be annoyed. Okay, you hit your own thing, which is amazing. I appreciate that. Second try. Or are they going to go from an even more ridiculous shot? I think they're going for a more ridiculous shot. Or a non-existent shot. If they're all going to group there, that actually gives me a really, really good chance at wiping that area out. The only downside, I was about to say, the only downside with it really is that I'm deploying Largo from there. But they are all bunched up. I could seriously do some damage here. Did I deploy Largo? Yeah, I could seriously do some damage here. In fact, this is worth it. This is worth it. I'm gonna waste a churn. So I position that one at the back. Scatter everybody. Do damage Jane in the process, but I think I killed all the shock troopers off. I can then go one turn.
Get ready to die.
Get Jane to go and kill.
You think bullets will stop me?
Kill the remaining Lancer.
Scream for me.
You can't let them get away with what they've done. Target silence.
Okay, next up then. So I should really have gone and rescued Ramsey, but we'll leave that for now. I'm going to deploy Largo, because I need the extra command point. Meanwhile, I get 4 shots. Well, 2 shots really, the way I've done this. John, 15 to go.
Hit, please.
Yeah, 14. I'm going to split them up slightly, actually, while I'm here.
Open fire.
Alright, I can't split them off. But the plan is still to split them off, kind of. Whereas I'll waste a chance shot here, because I'm going to... This is not an attack turn, really. But if I have Walter... Go for the shots from here. 19 needed from him.
I'll probably miss.
You didn't, though. So now they're nicely split up. I need to then put another smoke grenade down. At least this one's fairly easy from here.
We go.
Just dump it straight on your head and that should be fine. And then I actually use the rest of the movement to see if I can get...
All that destruction from
I'm not gonna have enough. So I'm just gonna have to re-enter, and I'm hoping to pick up.
Squad 7, all our hopes are in your hands now.
Yeah, avoid Jane. Need to get in there.
How many are there now?
I think I'm in the base. I also really hope I'm in the smoke cloud properly. I'm not in the base. That should be okay anyway. Reinforcements and reinforcements. And a third reinforcement. And again they're going for Rosie, which I'm not objecting to. I think this turn I really have to start concentrating on the thing now, so I'm going to go Awaken Potential on both And then we'll see what happens. Oh, they got a Lancer deployed on that side. Oh god, I might lose Ramsey. There's 2 of them there.
Am I...
Don't be in my army as an engineer. That's all I will say. I do not believe that I've lost 3 engineers this game.
Damn!
Right. Well, this isn't over. I'm probably going to load up and change my loadouts for the squad, I feel. But at the very least, Ramsey's still alive. But still. Yeah, I need to do some adjustments here. So I'll be back a little later. Okay, we begin...
Sink it at all costs. Squad 7, move out!
As I was about to say, we begin again. This is the 3rd attempt at this mission now, and we have done some upgrades and some changing around. That's the most important thing. Yep, thank you. We've already had all of this. Basically, made sure that all the weapon upgrades are now applied to all 3 of the current Lancers. Well,
Also,
Largo and Jan are using the best Lancer I've got available, and Walter is using the 2nd best. I've also deployed an extra shock trooper because I feel they'd be actually quite useful to have in a sort of defensive pincer. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to deploy the smoke cloud now,
entering combat.
at this point of the battle. And the reason we're doing this is so I can actually see who is covered ahead of time and compensate for it. So we want to aim, I reckon, for somebody about there, and that should hopefully grab most people. The only people he might not grab are Rosie, who's actually not too bad out on the field on that side, and Alicia. Similar reasoning. They'll both be okay by themselves on that side of things. The Lancers don't need the cover, so there's always that. I've also increased the accuracy rating of the air device by doing a bit of shuffling around with the text. So if I need to shoot things, I can shoot things.
Push them back.
And he is staying on the base. Oh, I've knocked Ramsey out, but that's actually moves her into a closer position. So I'm actually okay with that. So yeah, as you can see, the only people not in it are Alicia and Rosie, and I can move those at will anyway. So, Largo is going to be the first off. And with some very slight cover to start with. So do not shoot the thing until we get to about here, because we need to make sure we hit the thing. Why is that not showing a target? That's a little worrying.
You're done.
Okay, so it is there. Made me waste a lot of movement by doubting things. Okay. I think we should be able to get past that.
Taking action, sir.
So Micah is now our new Lancer person. Didn't pick him for any particular reason, I just wanted the 3rd Lancer to try to do this.
I'm scared, but I'll try.
Hurry with that reload. They're getting away.
We are getting away. All good things.
Awaiting orders.
Good work. Keep it
And
up.
now, as long as the Lancers aren't ridiculously accurate, he's actually in a reasonable position there to sort of cover things off. I hope they can get past him.
What was that attack?
If not, we'll find out immediately. But Largo's up next.
Been waiting here.
We want to get him into position. He can't. Darn it. Alright. Which one do we want to target? I think we want to target Lancer and Lancer combat. He actually ducked that. Such is the annoyance. Alright, so we wasted some time there. How many times I got left? I got 5.
On my way.
Micah's second move will take him up and will hopefully kill the other person who's up here.
Squad 7. Gallia's future rests with
I
you
see
now.
an enemy.
You know, as long as he doesn't duck, we'll be alright here, I think.
Hit. Awaiting orders.
And I can even duck you back round to... Yeah, that should be fine there, I think.
Squad 7, all our
I don't think he can be shot there. He's not by the weapon. Now, Largo's used up 2 turns already, but I need to move him out of the way. Especially if those Lancers are going to be evil. This should make it that much harder to make this work. I severely doubt we're going to get shot from there, and if we do... Yeah, well, nothing much we can do about that, really. John. I think both John and Largo actually got a weapon upgrade based on the last time we did this mission, so... Oh, come on.
fall in after the advance units.
Then we'll move John up again. I can afford to do this because I do have the extra time units this time around. From doing that shot first, it's opened things up a bit for me. And John will actually get round. He will be shot by the weapon, but we'll live with that. Can I target the heatsink from here? Apparently I can. I wasn't expecting that to work. But hey, we wait. That saves us a shot for next turn. And anything we can do to save a shot is going to be useful. Next up, I want to go and...
I'm on it.
I want to keep the weapon in play if I can.
After me, kiddos.
So I want to kill this lance
Ain't no stopping me.
and then run back into cover.
Go down.
That's just on the off chance that the Shamrock can be attacked.
Target silenced. Head to the
Oh, darn it. That is a poor decision work for me because I... Alright, fine. We'll live with that. Rosie won't. But that was a poor move. Yes, that one probably did need dealing with, but still. Poor move. Second move. See, they haven't made the shot. Now they can see Largo. But they didn't make the shot either, so it might be out of range. If it's out of range, awesome. Walter's not covered either, which is annoying. Oh, that's one sandbag nobody will miss. Second shot. Come on, it's got to be getting into Alicia range here. God darn those accurate lancers. I mean, the weapons you take from the aces actually suggest that they have worse accuracy on their weapons. the number of good hits I've managed to pull off on them, though. Good news is, it appears Alicia's going to be pinning those people at range, and that means I can go for grenade toss next turn. Especially if they're going to be together, which it looks like they are going to be, kind of. The sniper might be more of a problem. That's what they try to do. 2 more turns. Shoot Rosie. Cannot afford to lose command points like that.
Damn.
Oh, the good news is we can save. We can save Rosie fairly easily. Thankfully, we didn't lose Alicia in the same turn, otherwise we'd have been a command point down. 2 command points down, rather. And things would have been painful. Okay. So, gotta remember, gotta beat the ground battle as well as the front battle, but we do need to get Rosie back. Right, Jan will go first. That was kind of the other reason why I decided to take somebody other than Rosie up here, by the way.
Die for me, sweetie.
Okay, 2 heat sinks down. I should have probably used Largo to deal with that, but doesn't matter. Shield is down.
Listen.
Sorry, honey.
Okay. Now to take out that lance as much as possible. So, to begin with,
Been waiting here.
let's move Largo out of danger position and into good position. "15 shots. And that's a much nicer target. So we can do that in 5... Well, easily in 3-4 rounds of shooting. That's assuming we don't get bonuses.
Sure.
Because we know Jean does have Tank Killer and a few other things. And a Fancy's Men, which didn't activate. 14 will do then.
Die for me, sweetie.
And 1 more.
Sure.
Come on, it's Largo. We like Largo. Apparently we don't. Alright.
Hit, please.
So there's good progress thus far. Now we need to see about the back battle, really. What can I do about this thing? I really need to deal with you first, don't I?
Just try to stop me.
So Jane,
I could hit you from here.
mid-range skills paying off, kind of.
Big dumb types make easy targets.
I was kind of hoping they'd go through the Lancer and thing, but we'll manage.
Die, Oops.
Darn it, no range spread.
Next.
Man down, everybody.
Up,
You think bullets will stop me?
Okay, that's really not a good place for Jane to be, but we've done it now. So, based on that, I need to go and...
Here we go. Gotta love nature.
fire a smoke round, and preferably...
Can't these Gallian worms see they're outclassed?
need it to be around here, I think.
That thing, was it in the castle tower?
It was as a matter of fact, but you know.
Keep that monster away from the capital.
Right, this is me gambling a little here.
I know you're back there. Get out here.
I'm gambling, but I'm going to try and keep this going because it gives me line of sight to the advancing troopers. It is a gamble, though. This, though, is probably a little more so of a gamble.
Leave it to me.
Well, actually, it's less of a gamble, really. I'm just going to go nudge you.
Medic!
And then we're going to debate what I can do from here. Those are really worthless for going for. I could go and do some damage to the troopers, though.
Time to do your duty, soldiers. What was that attack?
Okay, so we know where a couple of them are. I'm actually more in... because I do not want to... I think that's fine. I'm just going to leave you there, protecting the area over there. And it gives me a lot of good options when we get to the end of a turn, at least. Reinforcements have arrived. Okay. The attack's on Jar, but it won't do enough to worry me, really. That Lancer could still go for shots up top if he wants to. Or is he going for the Edelweiss? He might be going for the Edelweiss. Although I'd imagine if he was, he'd have taken the shot there. Because that could open things up, actually. If that
Minor damage sustained.
clears up the smoke, that's cleared up the smoke. Okay, this is bad now. Bye-bye, Jane. Goodness is I can get Rosie recovered next turn, so that's going to replace the shock trooper missing. But yeah, I can't afford then to have the Edelweiss in a position like that. I cannot do things by halves. I have to go for the kill. Darn it, we're going to lose Alicia as well. I do not want to lose in this game again. Darn it, he's going to get killed. Oh, Alicia survives somehow. Unfortunately, Alicia's not going to survive the next one. Alright, that might just keep her alive. Nothing doing about this one, though. Whew. We're getting ridiculously lucky here. I mean, ridiculously so. If she survives the turn, she gets healed from... Where's that last turn going? We are so jammy. We should have lost this battle twice over. Okay, fires the shot. Many things were destroyed. Alicia's fully healed. Okay. So the only real deployment side of things here, we want to get Rosie back because we need the extra command point. Other than that, let's go and see how much damage we can do from up here.
Sure.
You may ask, why am I walking around so much? I'm actually trying to trigger some of his... There we go. Although that's not going to do much more damage, I don't think, if it does any damage boost. But he's got a tank killer ability which works as well in a similar effect when he's on tanks or near tanks. So you'd think we might be able to get that triggered.
For you, sure.
But apparently not. Okay, that takes it to 10.
Die for me, sweetie. I can go another round.
He has an extra shot.
Ready and waiting.
Fortunately, this isn't the turn we want the extra shots in. We want the extra shots next round, I think, when we're going for death or glory.
For you, sure. Yeah.
Okay, and one more. But I think with the Valkyria down to about half its health, I can go one more shot.
For you, sure.
So that takes it down to 8 shots required.
Hit, please.
With his potential activated and with some extra shots from that, plus Largo next door, with full 10 command points available, I think next turn could be the final one. So, let's do some working out here. We're going to have a Shamrock go first. What Shamrock is going to do is going to use increased payload to kill both of these two off.
Fire.
Or one of those two off, because I don't know why the other one ducks, I think.
Man down,
In return. Next, we need to go and smoke cover
Here
everybody.
we go. Medic!
But we also need to smoke cover in such a way that we can actually still cover the base off with the Edelweiss. So,
Let's go.
here comes the smoke then. I think the smoke needs to go there.
Fire!
That does affect the corner of the base.
Remember to look at your surroundings.
Okay, the Edelweiss is therefore absolutely covered in smoke and therefore is perfectly protecting the base. End turn. Alright, next one might be the last then. Got everybody in that cloud. Reinforcements. We're going to end this next turn. Hopefully. Though the Lancer Elite could throw a wrench into this by shooting Jan. Largo was less of a worry, but he ducked anyway. Now the question becomes, can they shoot the Edelweiss? I'm guessing no. In fact, given that they're piling up in that sort of area, I don't think they can do a lot to me at this stage. So if I can win the battle next turn, which I might be able to with Awakened Potential and... No, Micah, you're still there. Good job. You're being a distraction. And the good news is we get Rosie back. And that buys me an extra command point. Okay. So, first off, we need to activate Jan's ability here. So, orders. We are going to go for an Awakened Potential order on Jan.
You can do this. Trust in yourself.
So hoping Tank Killer and a few other of his effects will cause enough to buy me an extra shot or two. But mostly we're hoping on the extra here. Okay, apparently that did not do a great amount to improve things, but that's 8 to go. 8 shots. We need extras though.
Ooh,
Double damage will do as well. 7 needed extra shot, please.
I can go another
I noticed he's only got one, so I'm going to need a chain of these. I need a chain of these or an engineer up there. And I don't have an engineer.
You got it, hon. I could get lost in those muscles.
I don't know if it does any significant increase, but if I can buy an extra one just by doing that,
Ooh, feel my muscles.
we're going to.
Hit, please. I can go another round.
Okay, good. Goodness knows where he's pulling all these extra shots out, though. Probably best not to ask the question.
You, sure.
Alright.
I could get lost. Larko, you're the only man for me.
Excellent. Secret potential unlock. How much more damage is he going to do? Oh, he's going to do more damage this turn.
Ooh, feel my muscles.
Tighten up perimeter defenses.
3 to go.
I can go another
And an extra
round.
shot. So, yeah, there's a reason we got Largo up there. It's not because we want Largo to shoot. We need Largo to be
You got it,
inspiring.
hon.
I can't afford to really move him, so I'm going to have to hope he just activate. So now it lowers it back down to 4 shots, but that's how many points we got left.
Ooh, feel my muscles. Die for me, sweetie.
3 to go.
I can go another
I
round.
think we're safe now, because even if we don't get the extra shot from Shan, Largo's got enough. I'm really hoping there's not an extra part to this, but we've got an extra turn if it comes to it.
Larko, you're
Yes.
the only man for me.
This might be enough. This may well be enough. 2 to go.
Ooh, feel my muscles. Die for me, sweetie. I can go another round.
Yep, there we go. We have managed to somehow
For you,
defeat this
sure.
thing with Jan on turn
Good
4.
luck. Larko, you're the only man for me.
And thus,
Die for
the
me,
weapon is
sweetie.
down. Operation complete. That wasn't so difficult. Wasn't so difficult at all, was it?
Enemy dreadnought destroyed. Repeat, enemy dreadnought destroyed.
No, we just took away its primary weapon. The dreadnought is very much active. Well, we get an A rank for that, and we're going to need that we're going to need those increases. So next time, we go to the audience hall and get an upgrade. Hooray! Next time,
Okay.
things.
Let's find the engine and kill it.
That would be most inconvenient.
Maximilian. Show yourself!
The finest engineers of the Empire shed both blood and tears to forge this Valkyrian shield and spear. As you will observe, their powers exceed even the originals.
Stop this! Haven't enough men died? Why are you doing this?
Why we fight for our dream? Do you not think that reason enough? So many have died for less. Besides, we must. Rightful vengeance must be meted out.
What is this?
We were born an imperial prince, but our mother was of low station. For this our father shunned us. The other heirs saw us as a threat to their ascension. They bombed our train when we were but a child. Though we survived by some cruel miracle, the fates were not so kind to Mother and the rest. On that day, we swore an oath. We would take the Empire and the Emperor's throne for our own.
And now, Maximilian's vision. I'm going to end the video after this one, but yeah, next time, the finale of the main game.
For years we sought a way to lay our rightful claim to the Empire. And at last, our answer has come.
Let me guess. You're talking about the Valkyrier's power.
The time of wars waged by men wielding powder and steel is fated to end ere long. The new age will be shaped by emperors, not men. Yes, he who wields the destructive power of the Valkyria grips the very reins of history. Peasants, let us end this! We shall never stop, not while we draw breath!
Final showdown. Until next time.